Hello, this is Gopinath. Good evening. This is my personal video in which I am segregating the techniques of finding the stocks and trading in them, construction of charts, interpretation of charts, everything in three parts. In the first part, I will cover what to do daily and after the market hours is over. The second thing is how what is the mindset of the intraday trader, why people will say 95% of the people will fail in the intraday trading, only 3 to 5% of people will make profit in the day trading, the reason for that, and construction of the buying chart and the selling chart and interpretation of the chart. The second part comes for the how to select the stocks for next day trading using the open interest versus price. The third one is for those people who are not having any knowledge on how to do the Excel calculation. For them also there is a direct method in which we can directly find out the stocks. There are two strategies are there in which the stocks can be found out only during the live market. Like this we have divided into three parts. Let us go from the first one. Every day market closes by 3:30. That is called provisional closing. Up to 4 o'clock, NSE members and BSE members are authorized to trade and find out the closing price of some of their favorite stocks. So whatever the closing price comes after 4 o'clock will be firm forever. ShareCon is having some scanners and filters. These scanners and filters will be working till morning 4:30. By morning 4:30 to 5 o'clock they will reset the servers. Then after that till the next day market opens, these servers will not give any output. So you are having a time evening from 4:30 onwards after the market is closed till morning 4:30. So any time during this time you can download some of the stocks which I am going to list here. Now every day after 4:30 till morning 4:30, go to tools, go to one click filter, then select under market segment NSE future, and then from condition name select the highest gainers. Then expiry we are having near, next, far. Since we are intraday traders, we are not interested in the next and far because liquidity will not be there. That is why we will select only the near month. And in the daily time frame we are having daily, weekly, till date and weekly. Daily we are not using because if you are using the daily aspects, some stocks will go up and some stocks will go down and some stocks will go to the sideways, so you will not be able to identify the particular trend in the stocks. So that is why we are not considering the daily time frame. We are considering the weekly, till date and weekly. What do you mean by this? If I consider weekly here, it is like it is identifying the closing price of last week. If it is today is Monday, last Monday what is the price of the particular stock closed, with respect to that one today's price it will be verified, today's closing price will be verified. If it is more than that, then it is coming under highest gainers. If it is less than that, then it is coming under the losers side. Similarly, from Tuesday to Wednesday, Wednesday to Wednesday, Thursday to Thursday, like that if it is happening, we will not be able to identify how the stocks will be going on. For example, if any stock has closed at 100 on last Monday, next day 96, 95, 94, and the last day itself, one day it will jump up to 110. Just because one day itself it has gone up, the next day it is closing at 110 means this comes under weekly gainer. So like this, if the prices are hovering between the lowest point to the highest point, the construction of the charts becomes very difficult. That is why what we'll have to do is we will have to use weekly till date. Weekly till date means what? All the closing price of the next week, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, it will be compared with the one day closing price. That is, one day is last Friday's closing price. Whatever the price it has closed after the market hours is over in the last Friday, next week completely every day that closing price of these individual dates will be compared with the closing price of the last Friday. If it is more than that, then it is coming under gainers. If it is less than that, it is coming under losers. Here there is some sanctity is there, so that we can identify which are all the stocks were there in the continuous uptrend, which are all the stocks were there in the continuous downtrend. It is easy for us to identify. That is why instead of weekly here, we are going for the weekly till date. So after selecting the weekly till date, run the condition. If you run the condition, you will get a set of stocks here. Like this, you will get set of stocks here. Here you can see this is the 8th November, that is the last Friday. This is the 8th of the November. Whatever the closing price on 8th, it will be listed in this column, and today's closing price, and like that tomorrow and day after tomorrow, whenever the market closes, that closing price will be listed in this current column. You can very well see here the last Friday it had closed at 13 rupees, and now it is closed at 15, 654, 714, 324, 345, 287, 306. Like that, all the stocks have closed higher than the closing price of last Friday, that is 8th November. That is why these are all the stocks are coming under the gainers. Now with this, what we'll have to do, right click on the white part of the filtered results and select the second one and send it to the Excel. Now every time I used to tell that one, it is a mandatory to have the ShareCon account to learn my strategy. Why? Because these are all some of the salient features are there in the ShareCon trading platform, which is going to be an edge to the other trading platform. Here there are 87 stocks are there. There are 152 stocks are there in the stock futures. Out of that one, 87 are coming today under the gainers. If I want to transfer all 87 in ShareCon, we are having a facility of one click of a mouse, it will transfer all the 87 to the one market watch. Whereas in other trading platform, these 87 has to be loaded one by one. It is a painful exercise. So these are some of the salient features are there in ShareCon trading platform, which is user friendly, so that it is easy for every trader, whether it is a newbie or an experienced, everything, it works out to be very fine for them. Now after having transferred this one to the Excel, you close this, then arrange this one in such a way that all the lowest price to the highest price in ascending order, the stocks will get settled. Everybody says that one stock market is a gambling place. Yes, I don't disagree. I don't disagree with this one, because this gambling action takes place only in some of the stocks, but they are not gambling in any of the named stocks which are at the higher price. Majority of the gambling will take place in places where there is prices are less than 50. So that is why, in order to avoid such situations, in order to insulate ourselves from these things, what we will do is we will delete these stocks which are less than 50 to 60. I am removing up to 60 rupees. So I have removed the stocks which are priced below 60 rupees. Now I'll arrange them in the alphabetical order. Arranging the stocks or the market watch in the alphabetical order is very essential, because tomorrow we are going to create what do you call that, there is a formula between the Excels, between the closing details versus the live data. In that one, alphabetically arranged stocks are very good, because if one list is alphabetically arranged, another list is not alphabetically arranged, then the open interest of one stock will be appearing in front of the other, and percentage change of the one stock will be appearing in front of the other. So because of that one, when you do the calculation, all the results of the calculations will go wrong. That's why you may not be getting the good stocks for the trading. So before saving any stocks, after removing the stocks from 0 to 60 rupees, arrange them in the alphabetical order. Second thing is, what we'll have to do, there are 82 stocks were there, we have removed some 5-6 numbers, around 80 numbers are there in this. Only these which are available, those which are seen in the market watch, will be having data in front of that one, but there are some more stocks are there below, they will not be having the data in front of them. If you transfer this one to the Excel as it is, those stocks also will get transferred their zeros to the Excel sheet, and with the zeros data you cannot apply any rule there. That's why what you'll have to do, select the last stock here and then use the page down button slowly in your keyboard and see that all the zeros, you can see here some zeros were there, those are all getting filled up with the data. Ensure that the individual stocks are filled with the data. Now you see all the things are getting filled up, so it's over. Now zeal has come, that is a total 79 numbers are there. So after this, you save this one, right click and save this script list as 9th or 11th. Today is 11th November PWG. It is saved here. Now after that, you open one more blank market watch, then go to tools again, one click filter, and then NSE future, select highest losers, under this one select near, and under this time frame you select as usual weekly till date, run the condition. You will get set of stocks here. Here also you can see these are all the last Friday's closing price, and today's closing price is this. Like this, any day from in this week, on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, up to Friday, whatever the closing price of the stocks happens after the market is over, those stocks will be listed under the column current. Now you can see yesterday it was 97, today it is 90, 59, 57, 1500, 1400, 847, 823. All the stocks which are listed here are all having the lower values when compared to the last Friday's closing price. That is why these are all grouped under the highest gainers. So right click here, select the second option. As usual, transfer this one to the new market watch. Do not transfer it to the old market watch only, because this market watch is exclusively the list of the stocks which are containing the weekly gainers, and this is going to be the weekly losers here. After that, here also you can see there are total number of 62 number of stocks are there. There are 151 or 52 numbers of the stock futures are there as on this current month is concerned. Out of that, 162 are coming under the losers. So, and in the gainers there were 79 numbers. Actually 82 was there, some amount we have, some few stocks which are less than 50 we have removed it. So totally around 79 numbers are there. That means total number of stocks and the gainers are the more than this total number of stocks in the losers. But they are not differing too much is there. They are more or less almost equal with a percentage difference of around 1% or less than that is there. So that means that the market is divided among the bearish as well as bullish. That is why the indecisiveness in the market is existing. The market is there at near the all-time high of around 12,300. Now the traders, some part of the traders thinking that one to take the new high made recently, or some people would like to book the profit. That's why during the day trading, you are seeing the wild swing in the Nifty index. That is sometimes it is going from plus to minus and minus to plus. During these conditions, identifying the trend is difficult. But if you are tomorrow we are going to discuss, or in the next video we are going to discuss how to select the stocks under open interest. From that, whatever the list of the stocks we get, either in the positive side or in the negative side, both will give the good result irrespective of what is the trend prevailing. When that formula will fail, if the market is for the whole day is operating less than 3 to 5 points, and those days there is no need to trade every day, and that day you can close the computer and shut down that particular system, and that day it is a holiday. You declare yourself as a holiday. Don't force yourself into the trade on every day. Out of 21-22 days, even if you are winning on 18 to 9 days, you can earn more than a lakh rupee per month from this method. So after having transferred these particular stocks to the market watch, as usual go to the current and then remove the stocks less than 60 rupees. Then arrange them in the alphabetical order, set them properly with an equal width among the indicator among the columns. Then arrange them in alphabetical order. Select the last one. Zero setting has to be done. You can see many zeros are getting filled up here. You can see. Then when all the settings are over, then right click here, save. Select the save version, and then you call this as 11th November PWL. So you are having two lists of yesterday. That is, one is containing the weekly loser when compared to the last Friday's closing price. Another is a weekly gainers when compared to the closing price of its with respect to the last Friday's closing price. So after having done this exercise has to be done daily after 4:30 till morning 4:30. Till then these filters will be working. So right click here and then export to Excel. Select a desktop, and here you write as a close, because the same list will be sending this one to the Excel tomorrow during the live market between 9:50, that is 9:50, 10 minutes to 10 o'clock. In that 10 minutes, whatever the list of the stocks which you have downloaded yesterday, PWL and PWG, has to be resetted again to the zero till like this, whatever I have done here, scrolling the mouse or going for the page down. So after seeing all the stocks are filled with the data, no stocks are filled with the zero entries here at after 9:50 to 10 o'clock. Then again send the same list PWG and PWL to the market watch. So 11th PWG November and 11th November PWL are having two in Excels. One is they sent now, that is after the market is over on the previous day, and the same list again it will be sent during the live market between 9:50 to 10 o'clock. Some people will get confused at one. Tomorrow at 9:50 they will go to tools and they will download once again the highest gainers and losers. This you please do not do. You are not doing any highest gainers and losers tomorrow morning during the live market. whatever the PWG and PWL you have sent, the same thing will be considered and the zero setting will be done. The same list of the stocks will be transferring from market watch to the Excel in that 10 minutes of duration. That is before 10 o'clock. After 9:50 you please do it. That is why, in order to differentiate which list is old list and closed list and which list is a live list, I am calling whatever the transfer I am doing it is suffixed with the word called close, so that these are the datas of which are taken after the market is closed on the previous day. So similarly here also you can go here and export to Excel. Here you type as a close and then save it. This has to be done after 4:30. You see, you are having PWG close today, which is done, that is 11th at 7 o'clock 11 minutes you are done. Here also close data on 11th at 7 o'clock 13 minutes you are done. These are all the one set of the data of PWG and PWL of today after the market is over. The same list of the stocks has to be considered again tomorrow or day after tomorrow, whenever the trading day is there, at 9:50 to 10 o'clock, and send the same thing to the market, to the Excel sheet, and then establish a relationship between this old close PWL PWG with respect to the one what you are going to send it during the live market. That will be discussed in my second video. Now the very important part is, everybody in stock market or in Quora, everybody writes at one, 95 to 98% of the day traders will lose the money. Only 3 to 5% of the people will make the money. Is it right? Yes, it is right. Why? Because in order to become successful in day trading, a day trader should know something basics regarding what are all the activities are going on in the stock market, what is the art of how to learn the art of day trading, and what is the stock market dynamics. He should know little bit of things like open interest and price and everything. Instead of that one, 95% of the retailers will come to the stock market to test their luck. They think that one making money in the stock market is a left-hand job. That's why they will come to the market, and without having any prior knowledge, so if the broker says something or the tips provider gives you some ideas, or they will depend on the experts, so-called experts in the TV and TV channel anchors, and whatever the stocks they say, they blindly believe that, and they will buy that or they will sell that one according to whatever the recommendation they are given, and then get into the trouble. Finally, they will blame the market as a gambling place instead of learning everything by themselves. It is not they will understand that one, they have lost the money just because they were not having the sufficient knowledge. That is why what I request is, first you develop the knowledge. Everything depends on the knowledge. Even when you are studying from first standard elementary school, first standard to the engineering degree or any graduation, you have taken 21 years to become a graduate. So there you are ready to spend 21 years to become a graduate. Here can't you learn 21 months to become something knowledgeable regarding the stock market and its dynamics? If you know that one, then only stock market rewards you with the profit. That is why only 3 to 5% of the traders who have learned the things, who have studied the things for years and years or months and months, then those people will be applying those techniques and strategy, and they will win the money. Those people who are not having any knowledge, no background of the stock market, nothing about except buying and selling, that's only they know. They come to the market and they put the money, they lose the money, and finally they will blame the market. So here we are not doing it like this. Now, why that 3 to 5% of the people will make the money, that I will try to explain through a simple example. Say for example, if you are a trader, say you are knowing something about open interest and price, or you are knowing about technical analysis, or you may be knowing about how to read the balance sheet of the individual companies. So fundamentally you might have learned something, technically you might have learned something, or you might be very good in data analysis, so that you know how to analyze the open interest percentage data with respect to the percentage change, that you know how to do it. That is why you people will identify a particular stock, say for example ABCD stock at 100 rupees. This stock, according to you, it is going to go up in the next 5 to 10 days. So you will buy them and you will tell the people to buy. But people will not believe you, they will not buy, but you people are going to believe it, and you will buy it at 100. say by end of the day it will go to 105. It means that it has gone to 100 to 101, 102, 103, 104, 105. At every time 25,000 people, 25,000 people, 25,000 people have joined here. Around 1 to 1.25 lakhs of open interest has built up, and the stock price has gone from 100 to 105 by end of the day. Now I used a one word called open interest. What is open interest? As a layman, I am going to tell you, if one person A is selling 100 shares and B is buying 100 shares, if A and both the people are considered as 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, because one seller, one buyer. So open interest is 0. In the same way, if one seller is selling 100 numbers of shares, B is a person who is 50 numbers of shares, C is the one person who is buying by 50 numbers of shares. There is no hard and fast rule they should buy equal amount. Any amount you can 90, 10, 60, 40, 70, 30, any ratio you can buy. But their action should be towards the buying. So they bought the same 100 numbers of shares from one seller. Then what will happen? One seller and one buyer gets cancelled. One buyer becomes outstanding. Since he has bought that one, is considered as a plus one. Like that, if there are 1 lakh people who have sold a particular stock and 1.5 lakhs people have bought this one, 1 lakh seller and 1 lakh buyer will get cancelled out, and the remaining 50,000 people becomes outstanding towards the buying side. Then the open interest, we can call that as a 50,000 numbers are in the buying side. Like that, majority of the people, if they are there in the buying side, then the market, then the open interest is called increasing. That is why considered as a plus side. If the majority of the people are towards the selling side, then the market is in the downtrend, because the number of sellers will be more than the number of buyers. So that is why here the market is in the downtrend. Now for example, in this case, particular case, the stock is at 100 and all people have bought this one. By end of the day it has reached 105. Now for example, say 1 lakh people are there in this particular open interest. They have not squared off. They are holding that position which they have bought it at 100 to 105. Now after seeing the price is going to 105, some more people, they will get confidence. They will start buying next day and it will take to 110. Some more people will join 115. Some more people will join 120. Now those who have bought at 100, now they are sitting with 20 rupees profit. Like that, those people who have bought at the very elementary level at 105, 110 are all sitting with the profit. Now the real drama starts. The drama starts here is, now the TV people, brokers and friends, our newspaper, magazines, our so-called experts in the TV, everybody come forward to recommend this particular stock at 120. Nobody will open their mouth when it was going from 100 to 120. When it reaches 120, that's all. They will come there, they will start telling that one, this is the stock which is fundamentally good and its RSI is closed at so and so level and its EMA is showing like this, balana, they will tell, and they say that one, this stock is all having potential to go up to 150. You please buy at the current level. That's all. 95% of the retailers, they will believe these people blindly and they buy it at 120. So the stock next day goes to 125. Now you have bought it 100. Now it is available one day at 125. What is that one thing you are going to do? Your mind will say book the profit. At that time, till then, the stock will be continuously in the uptrend. Stock will be continuously in the uptrend. It will be showing open interest as a positive, and the percentage of change in price is also positive. That is increase. Now what will happen here is, when the market, I will show you the detail. Okay. Next day the stock is closed at 125. When the market opens, whoever is the people who have bought at the lower level, since it is 25% available profit is there, they will try to book the profit. Now what will happen? The open interest remains plus only, but the price becomes negative. If the open interest is plus, why the price did not rise again from 125 to 130 as per the experts and the brokers' recommendations? Why? Because here the people are not, so far the people were buying at all the levels from 100 to 120. Now for the first time, those people who have bought at the lower level, they are going for booking the profit. That is why when they are going for squaring of their position, they are going to sell the stock. Then that becomes negative in nature. That means it is indicated in the open interest as a increase in open interest plus decrease in price. The moment here I will come there, I am a day trader. I am seeing this particular stock every day. It is going from open interest increasing, price increasing. Every day it is going from increase like this. Like this, it is open interest is increasing, price is increasing. Here also open interest is positive, price is positive. Like that, every day I am seeing this thing is happening. I will not put my hand here. I will keep an observation on this one. That is why as per my filter I am taking gainers weekly till date. I am taking it. I am not at all putting my hand in between the days, because I should have bought this one at 100. Instead of that, every day it is going by 5 rupees, and when it is there at this level, I will not do the mistake what these 95 retailers have done, the mistake in buying at the 100 or 120. Then what I will do, I will be waiting for the day to come like this. In that one, what will happen, percentage of open interest will be positive, but the prices are negative. That means I will come to know that one, some people who have bought this one at the lower level are booking their profit. That is why the price is starting declining. That is, fresh set of shorts can be built now because partial profit booking is going on. That's all. I, along with my day traders wing, they will come and create a naked short, because you are here squaring off your position, whereas I am here creating a new short. That is why what you are doing, you are selling, because you wanted to book the profit. What I am doing, I am creating a naked short. Say the stock had come down to 125 to 123, there I am going to create a naked short. Then some more people from the intraday perspective, they will add into the system. That is why the open interest becomes plus side. Then the stock starts declining. Now the real drama happens when it comes closer to the 121 or 122, and those people who have bought it 120 after listening to these recommendations done by the TV people and the experts, they will start getting worried and they will get panicked. If it goes below 120, they have to pay the money. Their M2M losses will have to be, they have to incur the M2M losses. That is why what they will do, in panic condition, they will start selling this particular stock. Now, what are all the things are happening? One is you who is squaring off because to book the profit because you have bought it at the lower level. I am the day trader who is creating the naked short at the higher price. That is why the stock price is declining. Now, the third party also has joined, who is selling the stock in panic condition because the stock price is coming closer to his yesterday's buying price. If he doesn't sell this one, he has to incur the losses in that one. So the selling pressure becomes more, the stock declines to 118. I have shorted at 123. Now it has come down to 122 by the help of these retailers who have bought this one yesterday at higher level. Now 115 people will get panicked. They will start throwing the stock, or they will start booking the profit of 2 to 3 rupees, whatever they are having. Then the selling pressure increases and it accentuates such a way that by evening the stock is available at 112 or 110. Where I have shorted as an intraday trader, 122, 123. Where it is available by 3 o'clock, it is at around 110 to 112. Neatly I will book the 10 to 12 rupees profit and I will exit the system. This is where that day trader becomes successful. What he did, he analyzed the stock. He analyzed the stock movement. He analyzed the open interest with respect to the price. He checked that one with respect to the chart, whether it is the stock is in overbought condition or oversold condition. All these things exercise he did it. That's why he became successful. But whereas these people who did nothing here, they just believed the people who have recommended this particular stock at the higher level. Everybody either booked a minimum profit or booked the loss. That is why, and similarly on the short side, a particular stock is available at 125. You will think that when you are knowing all the technical charts and open interest analysis and everything, you know this particular stock is going to go down. So wisely you will create a short. But not all the retailers are having this wisdom. That's why they will not create any short. Very few people, say 1 lakh people have shorted here. It has come down to 120. After seeing this coming to 120, some people will get the gut feeling and they wanted to create a short. But since it has come down from 120 to 125 to 120, they think that one, let it go to 122, let me book that one. But some people will create at 120 itself, it will come down to 115. Now those people who did not short at 125 and they did not short at 120, thinking that a small bounce will come so that I can buy that one, I can short that one. Now they are finding it difficult to short at 115. In that duration, it will come down to 105. Like that, every day it is losing 5 rupees. After 7-8 days, it is reaching at 105 level. Now you are shorted at 125 and I am a day trader, I am observing this one. Since everybody is selling the particular stock, open interest will be in decrease mode. open interest is in decrease and the price is also decreasing, minus 1.44, minus 1.55, minus 0.57, 1 point, minus 1.51, like that the every day the stock is declining its current price and it is reaching the oversold condition. Now this indication negative, what will indicate? It will indicate the last chance given to you so that you can go for shorting of this particular stock. If you don't short now, it may go down and continuously profit booking may happen, short covering may happen, or the stock may go for 1 or 2 days in the sideways. That is why some more people at the last end, through desperation, they will come and create the short at 110 or 105. Now what this person who is shorted this one at 125 is thinking, he is sitting with a maximum profit of 25 rupees on his shorts. So what he will do, he will go for short covering next day. When it happens short covering next day, then this stock's appearance will be like this. Here what will happen, open interest was continuously in the decrease side and the price was also on the decrease side. When once the person who was shorted at the higher level who comes forward to short cover that one, the prices becomes positive, the open interest becomes negative. That's all. This is what a day trader like me, I am interested in seeing in the data. It is only how you will analyze the data, how you will perspectively see that and analyze that particular open interest with respect to the price, that will decide the luck factor of yours, and then your knowledge part of it, it will take your profit done during the day trading. So what I will do, I will join here at so and so time. One second. So when the open interest becomes negative here and then the prices starts increasing, I will start covering, I will also start buying the same stocks in which the long term short traders or the short term short traders have started covering they're covering their positions. When they're covering, what they're doing, they are buying the stocks. I am also in the intraday trader, I am putting the money and buying the stocks. Because of that one, two people are buying this, the stock starts rising up here. When it starts going towards 110, those people who are shorted at 110, they will get panicked and they will also cover their short. Like that cascading effect will happen. Then one particular time by end of the market or during the market, it reaches 112 or 115. I have bought it at 102 or 103. Coolly I will book the profit of 10 rupees as a day trader and I will exit. So that is why I am telling, only those people who knows the art of trading, those people who know how the stock market dynamics is dependent on, they only will make the money. Those people who have come to stock market to try their luck, they will miserably fail and they will blame the market and they leave the market. Instead of improving their skills and the knowledge, they come here to check their knowledge, check their luck, and ego is there. Stock market is what is there. Anybody can make money here. That's why stock market brutally punishes such people. So this is the psychology of a day trader who becomes successful during the day trading. These data with respect to the open interest and the percentage will be in detail. It will be dealt to in the next video. Now with this we are going to construct a particular chart which are good for both for buying as well as sell. There are two charts are there. I will start telling constructing individual chart with respect to their indicators, and we will tell you in between how to interpret this one now. Now let us start. Say this is a chart of a Sun TV. I am going to construct the buying chart, and when you open this particular stock, it will be appearing like this. This is the intraday chart with 0 seconds. Every tick and tick will be indicated in the small green spots available here. Here double click here. When you double click here, you will get a change of time interval pop-up will come. In this one, 0 minutes to 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, everything will be there here on 5 day, 30 day, daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, half yearly, yearly, like that it will be there. But in ShareCon, this is the second salient feature which is really good. In all the places, in all the trading platform, they have given these fixed time frames. You will have to construct the chart based only on these time frame. You are not having any option to choose the time frame as per your will and wish. Here in ShareCon, they have provided a small window here. Here you just punch any number, any odd number, then the this chart will suit to that particular time frame, whatever it is fixed. I am going for 13 minutes here. How this 13 minutes? It is a Fibonacci number. Fibonacci number is a multiplication of 1.6 in terms of that one. It will come to around 12.4 or 12.6. It will come. Nearest number is 13. That's why I am choosing the time frame as a 13. What do you mean by this 13? The 13 is in minutes. It is a life of the individual candle. Every candle will operate for the first 13 minutes. Soon after the 13 minutes over, the next candle comes. Similarly, after 13 minutes, this candle, next 13 minutes, this candle will come. That is, life of the individual candle depends on what time frame you will punch here. Okay, now it is intraday, ordinary candle, 13 minutes chart. I will go for 4 days. 4 days of 13 minutes chart. Okay, it is 1 day, 2 day, 3rd day, 4th day, 5th day. It is a live current day. So now with this I will not be able to identify what to infer from this one. Now what I will do here, I will put add study here. I will indicate, I'll add the indicators. First indicator I will add here is relative strength index. By default it is 9 by 14. I am changing this one to 2 and 2, and this is a 78, and this is 22. And this, since I am going for the buying chart, I am changing this one 62. This is 78 is called overbought, and 22 line is called oversold. The middle line is 62, which I am going to explain during the interpretation of the chart. So now with this I will change these colors. I will change these colors. I will apply here. So this is what it is going to happen. See like this. Now in this one you are seeing 78, 62 and 22 line, which we had fixed here. Here you are seeing pink and the white color. One is pink is the instantaneous rates of the price. Another one is a average rate of those things during the past 4 days in 13 minutes. Okay. Now what you will observe here is some places you will see RSI and white are top crossing near the top line, and some places you will see RSI and white are bottom crossing near the bottom line. When pink is cutting the white from the bottom, it is called bottom crossing. When the pink is crossing the white from the top line, it is called RSI top crossing. Say whenever I say RSI is top crossing, at that time please do not do any buying. If you see any particular stock in which you wanted to go for buy, but at the time when you put them in the chart, if you find your RSI is near the top line, restrict your buying action for some particular time. Withheld that particular initiation of the buying stock somewhere here, because had you bought this one at here around 520, 521, and now the RSI was there at the top and it has come down to 590 bottom line, at that time you see the stock has collapsed to the around 518 or 519. So you will feel that one you are undergoing loss. Instead of that one, do not initiate any buy when RSIs are near the top line. Similarly, when RSIs are near the bottom line, do not initiate any sell here. This is called buying line, this is called selling line or shorting line. You are not supposed to create any buy when the RSIs are found near the top. You will have to wait for the RSI to drop down to the bottom level and cross near the bottom level, so that you can go for buying the stock. And similarly, if you have identified this particular stock for a shorting, and by the time you come and put them in the chart, if you identify these stocks are there near the lower level, then you will have to wait for the RSI to reach the top line. When it reaches the top line, there you create a short. After that, you can see here none of the individual candles have gone beyond this particular level, so that it goes down. Okay, what it finally interprets is this is a RSI. In that one, if you have selected any particular stock either for shorting or for buying, you check the RSI's position at that particular time. If you have selected a position for buying and find RSI is near the top line, wait for the RSI to dip below. It may take some half an hour or 1 hour. You wait for some time to dip here. Now with this, I will not be knowing that one whether this particular chart in which I have to consider the top line crossing or bottom line crossing. Yes, that doubt will arise. That is why what I will do, I will add one more indicator. I will go for the Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band 18 minutes and 0.85 will be considered. All original settings are changed into our own settings, and that is why our chart has taken so many years of our experience in identifying and putting some conditions and interpretations in on its way. Now Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band will have 3 indicators: top line, middle line and bottom line. So since we are constructing the bottom line, we are not interested in the top line and in the middle line. Here the middle line has been shown as a red. Actually the red is a lower line, white is a middle line. That's why here don't get confused. I am not interested in the top line and the middle line. That is why these two things I will remove it. I will increase this one here. I'll apply once. Okay, now the lower Bollinger Band lower band has come below the candles. This is the first condition to qualify whatever the stock you have selected is good for buying, as long as the stock is in the upward direction and closing above this Bollinger Band lower line. The stock which you have selected is good for buying. Now with this I will not be able to put all my effort in identifying, because when I am buying some 3 to 5 lots, I will be subjecting myself to 25 to 30 lakhs of turnover. So that is why, because each is around 5 to 7 lakhs will be there in stock futures. So when I am buying around 3 to 5 lots, then it will come to around 25 to 30 lakhs rupees. That's why with this alone I don't want to take my risk here. So what I will do, I will add one more thing, Bollinger Band on RSI. This is one of the beautiful feature which is available only in ShareCon. That is why I was recommending to use only ShareCon trading platform. What is that? Now I am having 2 Bollinger Bands. I can drag any one Bollinger Band onto any indicator and superimpose them on that. For that, what I have to do, I have to drag this. I had to drag that particular indicator onto place where I wanted to superimpose, and when this arrow mark towards left side it shows, release your button. Drag, hold the mouse and drag it and release the button when the arrow mark points towards the left direction. Double click this one, go to subgraph and own scaling your ticket, apply here so that it will get superimposed on the RSI. Now how does this help you? When the RSI lower band is going in the RSI bottom line to the top line, the stock prices increases. When the same thing, when the Bollinger Band is traveling from top line towards the bottom line, the stock price decreases. Again from here it is going down, that's why the stock price is decreasing. Okay, you see here, this is going from top line to the bottom line. Continuously the stock is in the downward direction. Whereas if I apply here, the stock is going from bottom line to the top line. That is why you see the stock price is continuously in the uptrend. That is, the stock is in bullish trend. So it is like a torch in your hand. You can say that from the movement of this Bollinger Band, I can say that the stock is either in the bullish market or in the bearish trend. Okay, now with this I do not want to take one more risk here, because whatever the calculations I will do using the mathematical calculation, which I am going to cover in my second video, are all theoretically confirmed. These stocks are good for buying and some of the stocks are good for shorting, but you will have to check that one with respect to the selling chart and buying chart templates. If they give okay signal, if they give the correct signal, then only those stocks which are calculated using the Excel sheet are good for either going long or going short, depending upon the trend in the market. Now I will create second cross check here, and I will apply 2 more indicators, super trend, and one is 7 into 2.3. And then another is 5 into 2.15. You see, both the things can be superimposed onto the candles directly. Now, how does it help you? Now, at the same time, let me finish by constructing the chart here. Go to the money flow. Money flow is the one. If it is going down, then that means that the money is going out of the stock. That is, the people are selling it. If the money flow is going down, the stock is going to collapse. If the money flow is going up, the stock is getting money is flowing into the system. That's why the stock price is going. So this I will add it here, and then I will take no sure thing indicator. Somebody was asking, no sure thing, is it an indicator? If it is not an indicator, why the Sharekhan people are provided here? It is also one of the indicator. It is, for me, it looks like it is a cousin of MACD, and it is more accurate than the MACD. That is why I am using the KST here. And one more, to be on this safer side, I will use rate of change. Here also I will put 2, 2 and this. Here I will load this one again onto the RSI. Here in the RSI, both money flow has been superimposed as well as the lower Bollinger Band. Now I am having these two stocks also added here. Both of them will give almost same thing here. But in the initial stage, you can use these many indicators. If you feel that the number of indicators are more, you can choose any one of them after some years of experience or few months of experience. So now, here what is the conditions of these KST and ROC? If you wanted to buy any particular stock, you will have to see this one. This KST, green and red, are crossing below the zero line or at the zero line. When it is crossing below the zero line or at the zero line, then only you create a buy. If it is crossing above the zero line, do not do anything. Wait for the green and red to reach the bottom, and then you can buy. That's all their interpretation. Here, these are all these two indicators will indicate that one what is exactly the precise time of entry as far as going long is concerned. Now, after having selected the stocks under mathematical calculations, you apply those particular stocks onto these indicators. In this indicator, you can see here super trend, pink and the blue, was above the candles so far today. From 2:30 onwards till 10 o'clock or 10:30, if this particular super trend from the above the candle comes below the candle, called notching of the super trend, when this happens, that will be pierced by the lower Bollinger Band red here. This red is there, no? This red Bollinger Band which is put on the candles, I will put back again. That Bollinger Band is going to cut the notching part of the super trend, which was there above the candle till particular time. After once the stock exhibits the bullish trend, it comes below the candle. Any stocks in which super trend is below the candles most of them are considered to be bullish in nature. If this notching happens yesterday from 2:30 onwards till 10 o'clock today, at any time it happens, that is good for the stock to go for going long. After having this one, say, and also one more thing I wanted to tell, never sit in the market at 9 o'clock. Some people are having the habit of sitting at 9 o'clock or 9:15. The moment the market starts, they wanted to grab something as though that when the market is going to close within next 2 to 3 minutes or 30 minutes. Market will be there up to 3:30. So there is no hurry for you people to be in the market at 9:15 itself. At 9:15, who are all the people will be there? Amateurs will be there, immatures will be there, and then BTST and STBT people will be there. Are those people who have learned some techniques in the YouTubes, those people will be sitting there. The first 15 minutes stop is broken out. It is called previous high is taken out, you buy, previous low is taken. These are all the techniques. Everybody in the YouTubes explains only the techniques after the market is over. They will explain the techniques by taking arbitrarily some stock. They say, for example, Ashok Leyland, you take it, if it is closed like this, it is going back, you're going long. If it closes like this, it goes in the short side. But how did they select that particular Ashok Leyland or Tata Motors or ABB, whatever it is, during the market hours? Because they are worried, they are experts in only techniques of that one, fitting their technique after the end of the market. End of the market, anybody can can fit the technique, because they very well know that one which stock has moved and which stock has not moved. Here I have selected for explanation Sun TV arbitrarily, but I will show you this one through technically through mathematical calculation. The Sun TV had come. For example, even you can go for the Zeal. Zeal is also like that. It also has gone up like this. So up to 10 o'clock it is there. I have told no, up to 10:30 the super trend can come from the top line to the bottom line here. Now I will explain how to interpret this one. Now you will select the stocks based on the Excel calculation that I am going to teach you in the next video. In that, if you have selected Sun TV or Zeal, that you put on the market watch on the technical chart. If you find super trend, first condition is super trend should go they should notch down from being from the top of the candle to the bottom of the candle, right from yesterday 2:30 onwards till 10:30 here. When it happens here, this Bollinger Band should pierce that and should starts going towards upside. That's all. If this first condition is matched, then this particular stock is good for buying. You can very well say that one, today I am going to make the profit in this one. This is the first condition. Again I repeat, the super trend should go from being top of the candles to the bottom of the candle, and then this will go up. Now second thing is, after seeing this one, you will come to the market at 9:50, because you are not sitting in the market at 9:15. You will come to the market at 9:50. If you fix an alarm in your mobile, every day when it rings at 9:50, 10 minutes to 10, log in. Not even log in before that. Log in to the Trade Tiger and then send this PWL and PWG to my Excel sheet and do the calculations whatever I am going to explain in my next video, and you will identify the stock. After that, say you are now it is 10:15, you will come and check this one. You will check this by 10 o'clock, 10:10, this super trend has come below the candle from previously it was there above the candle, and this Bollinger Band is cutting that. That's all. This particular stock is selected for going long for today's trade, intraday trade. Now what will happen? When you come and check that one, you will be finding yourself near the top line of the candle, top line of the RSI. Whenever you are near the top line of the RSI, as I said earlier, you are not supposed to go for buying. You will have to wait for the RSI to dip down. Otherwise, at the same time, you see this ROC and KST, whatever I put, these are all above the zero line is there. When the KST and ROC are above the zero line and RSI is also above the RSI line, it is saying that one, whatever stocks you have selected is really good for buying, but not the time to go for buying. Your time is wrong. Majority of the day trader fail in the stock market because of their wrong timing. What they will do, they will buy as soon as they identify the stock 294.65. What will happen? The stock will go down in the next two candles because RSI was near the top. Now it is showing 286. Where you have shorted, where you have bought it at 294. Almost 9 rupees profit, 9 rupees drop is there. 9 into 2000 means 18,000 loss it will be showing to you. Right? So that's all. You will become panic and you will square off and book your loss. But the moment you square off, this starts going above your buying price. That is why 95% of the day traders, since they are not having the patience, since they are not knowing when exactly to time the particular entry and exit, they will say that one stock market is a jua. It is a gambling station where nobody can make money. Only experts will loot the money of the newbies. No, newbies themselves will bring their money and pour in the feet of the particular expert. This is the big mistake, because these newbies are not knowing anything of this one. They come here and they will buy here. Within 2 minutes they cannot wait, because they think that the moment they buy, the stock should go up. It will not happen for anybody case. It takes some time to go. That is why we have set the stock in such a way that even if you have identified this particular stock at one particular level, you are not supposed to go for buying as soon as you identify them. You will have to wait for some more time, like RSI to dip towards the bottom line, and RST, ROC and KST should cross below the zero line. Now this is what is the time. This 10 o'clock 32 minutes here. The time and the frame will be price will be indicated here if I keep the cursor here. Now it is 10 o'clock 32 minutes 56 seconds. That is 10 o'clock 33 minutes. It is there. Now wait for some time RSI to go below. When the RSI is going below, you can see this money flow green is also going below. Previously it was above the RSI pink and white. This money flow green, now it has come below the RSI. Now let me create a live market here. Now here it was there, notching has happened here. When you came and checked this one at this particular level, when you checked this one, it is like this. When you came here after completion of the calculations and all, you have found that one notching has happened. When the notching has happened, that is fine. And also you will see this red color lower Bollinger Band is going from bottom line to the top line. That means you know that one, when till this fellow reaches the either 62 line or the 78 line, the stock is going to go up today. But now you see where you are found near the above the RSI. Here also KST and ROC are found above the zero line. You wait for some time. You see the RSI has dropped down. Now green has to come below that, and at the same time KST and ROC also will come down. Sometimes what will happen, if the buying pressure is so much is there, sometimes this green may not come below the pink as you are seeing here. Here green is seen below the pink. Sometimes what will happen, before it comes, the people are so much hurried. If the market is in total bullish trend, they will start going up the moment both the things dips a little down. Because people are interested in getting a small dip itself is sufficient, they'll grab the particular stock price. Now you wait and see. Now you see this fellow KST is crossing below the zero line, and here also you see ROC is crossing below the zero line, and green has completely come below the RSI. Now this is a candle wherein you will create a buy. Now I will tell you when to buy a particular stock. Now as I said, that one 13 is a time frame, that is the life of the individual candles. So this particular candle, when it is operating in that 13 minutes, which is a correct time in which you will have to initiate the buy. You are not supposed to buy any time during this 13 minutes. What you will have to do here is, you should know at what time this particular candle is closing. Here as I said, it is closing at 10 o'clock 59. Here you see the time will be there, 10 o'clock 58 minutes 49 seconds, that is 10 o'clock 59th minute this particular candle is getting closed. How you will identify this is a candle, the closing time of this particular candle? Or for that one, when this candle is operating, put a cursor on the previous candle. In the previous candle, when you apply here, it is showing the time as 10 o'clock 46 minute. Add 13 minutes to this time frame which of the previous candle closing time. 10:46 plus 10 means 56 plus 3 is 59. So you know that one 10 o'clock 59th minute this particular candle is going to go close, and the next candle is going to come. So when you have to initiate a buy, you are not supposed to buy until the last 2 minutes has arisen in that particular live candle. Say if this candle is live and it is still operating, you wait for the last 2 minutes. That means in this selection 13 minutes, first 11 minutes you do not do any buy or sell. This is applicable whether you are buying it or whether you are selling it. You are not supposed to take any action in the first 11 minutes. You will have to wait for the last 2 minutes to arise. That means this candle is closed at 10 o'clock 59 minutes, means wait till 10 o'clock 57th minute. When the 57th minute starts, 57 to 58, 58 to 59 reaches a 10 o'clock 59th minute here. In those 120 seconds, whatever the time, whatever the price is getting, you get into that. Whether it is going long or going short, as per whatever the stocks you have selected, always buy or short in the last 2 minutes before that particular candle closes. Because during the 11 minutes, whatever the turbulence has happened between the prices from one level to the another level, it is already over. Again, the same turbulence will not happen in the last 2 minutes. In the last 2 minutes, plus or minus 10 paise, 15 paise or 30 paise up and down will happen there. That doesn't matter. So you are going to enter into the stock only in the last 2 minutes before the particular candle closes. Now you have particular stock, you have closed this one at 10 o'clock 59th minute. So you bought it at 293. Say it is here 293 is there here. Now you see what will happen. This green will start going up. Now so far the green money flow indicator was coming down. The stock was also going down. Now the money flow starts going up. At the same time, you see this red Bollinger Band, whatever I have put here, that is this one, this ticked one. that Bollinger Band is below the 62 line. Now I will explain the significance of 62 line. If you want to buy any particular stock, in that one you please identify whether at the time of buying this red Bollinger lower band is below 62 line. More the gap between the 62 line to the present conditions of the Bollinger Band, more the profit you can make in the going long. Now you keep on seeing this red. Now you have bought this one at 10 o'clock 58 minute at 293. You might have bought this one at 293. Then you see what will happen. Green started going up, and also this will also bottom cross. Here also JROC also crossed. So keep on checking this red Bollinger Band till that fellow goes and touches the 62. Yes, here he has touched the 62 line. Here you have bought it at 293. Now it is 303. 10 rupees profit you got it. 10 rupees into 2600 is at 26,000 rupees. The moment he enters the 62 line and goes between the 62 and the 78 line, any time you please exit your position, because now you are a new person and you are practicing it. Till you get experience, you exit when this red Bollinger Band is in between the 78 line and the 62 line. After some months of experience and years of experience, try to exit this one when it reaches the top line or near close to that one. Sometimes it may close, sometimes it may not close. You might have booked your profit here. One more or two more candles might have gone there. So always make it a point, when this lower Bollinger Band goes above the 62 and between the 62 and 78 when it is lying, whatever the high made during that particular candle, you exit. Now as I said, only for entry only I said that you wait till the last 2 minutes before the particular candle closes, when all the parameters like bottom crossing of RSI, bottom crossing of KST, bottom crossing of ROC, everything matches, then buy during the last 2 minutes between that particular candle closes. For exiting, there is no such things. Exit is your happiness, your need, your greed, your fear and your emotions. So exit whenever it reaches the 62 line and it be between 62 and the 78 line, you exit that particular place. There are no time limits for that one. So you exit at any time during this candle formation. So this is what you will have to see. And one more thing here is, if you are seeing this, following this red line after you bought, and here and all you see there is a still gap is there at 62. So in between, if you get any particular dip in the RSI and particular bottom crossing in the KST and ROC, get one more lot here. You have bought one lot here and one more lot you buy, because this red is still below the 62 line. When to square it off? When it reaches 62, do not buy any fresh lots, hold that one. When it goes above the 62 and below the 78 line, whatever the lots you have bought it, you can square it off. Okay, now one more thing I wanted to tell here is, here the RSI did not come up to the bottom here. Sometimes what will happen, if the buying pressure, if the market morning it was only 20 to 30 points up was there, if the market would have been 60 points or 70 points up, then this RSI may not dip even this much. At least here it has dipped this much. Sometimes what will happen, it will go here, slowly one small dip will come, and again it will be bought, small dip, again it will be bought, small dip. It will be buying only during the top line only, it will be going on. So at that time what you will have to do, then only I will recommend you reduce the time frame to 5 minutes. This 5 minutes you are reducing only to get a dip in the RSI. You are not seeing what happened to the super trend, what happened to the Bollinger Band, what happened to this Bollinger Band, what happened to this KST and ROC. Nothing you will check. Your prime motto is see that RSI dips during that time, because RSI is not dipping in the 13 minutes, it is going straight in above the overbought condition, where you are finding it difficult to identify the buying spot. So reduce that time to 5 minutes or 3 minutes, and when it comes here, green crosses at the bottom and ROC crosses at the bottom, KST crosses at the bottom, initiate a buyer. Forget this super trend has gone above this candle and this is below this one. All these things are null and void, no other indicators shall be seen here. Then after having bought this one here, go back to the original time frame of 13 minutes. So then track this particular movement of the red Bollinger Band till it reaches the 62 and between 62 and the 78 line. So that is how one technique is there in case if this market is too bullish and it is not giving any chance for you to create a short. Now with this chart I am going to save this particular chart as 4 days by 4 days 13 minutes. Okay, now this particular chart is fixed here. Now how to create a selling chart and what is the interpretation of that? Whatever you have identified, put the conditions for the buying, it is exactly opposite to the selling side. Here what you should do in Bollinger Band bar for buying, what you have selected the middle line. Now I am not going to select the middle line, I am going to select the top line. Stop line is ticked here and the bottom line and the middle line has been removed. You see here this jumps up. Rest of the super trend remains same. Here also RSI over 62 holding period. Any stock when you buy it at lower level, till how long you will have to hold, that I had shown you, till the Bollinger Band reaches the 62 to 78 line, hold the position, or any dips in the RSI comes, buy the position I had told. Now the same thing for the selling chart, instead of 62 it is 32. So now this particular 32 line has come here. Go back here and you superimpose that, and then here also superimpose that, and once again do it, and then Bollinger Band here also bottom was selected. Now you select the top, make it green. You see like this. Here rest of the things remain same. That's all. Your selling chart has become ready. Now what is the interpretation of the selling chart? Selling chart interpretation is, as usual in the buying chart, you waited for the super trend to go from top line to the bottom line, and the Bollinger Band cuts near the below the bottom line. Here opposite to that one, the super trend pink and the blue will be first, it will be seen below the candles and suddenly it goes above the candle. This phenomena may take place somewhere after 2:30 of the previous day till 10 o'clock today morning. Anytime if this happens, that is good for going for short in such particular stock. Now it was there here, and in the first candle itself both the super trend has gone. Here one more thing I want to tell, there is no hard and fast rule that both the super trends should go together. One can go early, another can go after 1 or 2 candles of that one. Even if one passes this test, then the stock is considered as a good for selling. Now this particular stock has been identified through open interest calculation, that I am going to deal it in the next video. Then when this particular super trend cuts here, so Bollinger Band cuts the super trend notch here, then you will be finding yourself near the bottom here. 950 you will see here, still you are below the bottom line or at the bottom line. As I said that one, whenever RSI is near the bottom line, please do not create any short. You will have to wait for the RSI to reach to the top line. When it reaches the top line, you see the green money flow has gone above the RSI. At the same time, the KST and GST are crossing above the zero line. For buying it is below the zero line, for selling it is opposite, it is above the zero line. When this happens here, then that particular place you will find yourself formation of the doji is there. Now when you will have to create a short, you put a cursor here, it is closing at 10:33. So you should know that what time this particular candle is closing, because all the formalities are matching. Here the notching of the super trend has happened, yes. Bollinger Band has cut that one, yes. This Bollinger Band is coming from top line to the bottom line, then only the prices will decline, yes. And here you are finding that one, you are there near the bottom line, hence you did not do the shorting here, and you waited for the RSI to rise to the top, yes. At the same time KST and ROC everything reached the turning point or crossing point, yes. They are crossing above the zero line, yes. Everything when it is yes, wait for the last 2 minutes to create a short. Here what, 10 o'clock 33 minutes. 33 means 10 o'clock 31st minute you do not do anything. First 11 minutes of this particular candle, just see, don't do anything, keep on observing this. The prices will go up and come down and all turbulence will happen here, and at that particular time doji formation happens. That means the traders are totally indecisive. But here these RSIs and MACD, KST and ROC, everything is crossing near the top line. You are a trader who is not having any indecision, so you will create create happily this short here at 10 o'clock 33 minutes. Then wait for this particular Bollinger Band to reach the 32 line. If it is not reaching till the end of the market, exit somewhere between the last candle or last to last candle. You are not carrying the position to the next day because you are a professional intraday trader. Have a discipline. Whatever the profit or losses, square it off immediately and then collect the profit or loss, whatever it is there. Now, till this fellow reaches the 32 line, he should have waited, but he did not go. Doesn't matter. You square off in the last 2-3 candles before that. In between, if there is any RSI rise is there, at the same time KST and ROC are top crossing, again create one more lot short here. So both the lots are 3 lots, whatever you are shorted here, you square it off during the last to last but one candle here. This is the interpretation of the selling of the chart. This I will save it again. This you sell short 4 days 13 minutes, save. So here sometimes what will happen, the stock will be continuously going down and it will not give any RSI top because the selling pressure will be so much will be there. Market will be operating at around -50, -60. Then RSI will not go up at all. In such conditions only I am telling you, if the 13 minutes candle itself is giving the uptrend, then there is no reduction of time frame is required. If the RSI is not going down, it is not going up, it is continuously going down, then only this 5 minutes has to be given here. Okay sir, then only you should trade. Then that exercise it can be done here. So with this I have saved here. With this I am going to complete the first part of the video. Thank you very much. Good evening. Now we will start the second session of our training. This is here I am going to teach you how to mathematically calculate a particular stock depending upon the open interest price with respect to its price movement. So that calculations how we will have to do, and after doing that one, already in the previous video I have taught you how to check that particular stocks with respect to the either buying chart or the selling chart and confirming whether this particular stock can be either taken for going for long or going for short. Now how to sort out the stocks based on the mathematical calculation, that we will study now in this video. So as I said yesterday in the previous video, I had downloaded yesterday's PWL and PWG. This is 7th, not 7th is required, that is 8th it is required. 1 second. 8th PWL, 8th PWG. These are all the list of the stocks which were on Friday after the market is over were listed based on the one-click filter after going through the highest gainers and losers. Okay, at around after 4:30 we have identified this and zero setted all these stocks here. It will get zero set here. See all the documents, all the data are filled here, and similarly you have done the same thing here. See all these zeros are getting set here. So after confirming all these things, what I had done on day before yesterday, I had transferred this one or I exported this one to the Excel sheet and called that as a close data. And today morning at 9:50, after the 9:50, when my mobile gave a alarm sound, I logged into the system, and after within 5 minutes before 9:55, I transferred once again the same list of PWL and PWG which I have created through the one-click filter and day before yesterday after the market is over. I have sent that one to the Excel here. Now I am having two numbers of Excels of PWL and PWG. Each is, one is day before yesterday's after the market is closed and today's live market rate. The list of the stocks remains same, but the data are going to differ here because these are all the data in one under the closed Excel are the closing details after the market hours is over on Friday. Another one is the same list of the stocks, and these data are what are all the things were going on at 9:50 today morning. That is there. Let us open one by one. Now here 8th, here 8th PWL close is there, and then 8th 9:54, here you can see 8th PWL November, and 11th morning 9 o'clock 54th minute I have transferred all these stocks to the market watch. Since already calculations has been done, it is showing some colors in yellow, blue and everything. Let me remove everything and redo once again in front of you, thinking that now it is 10 o'clock in the morning, live market is going on. Okay, now I will remove these two calculations also. These calculations I will remove this, and here I will remove all these things. Okay, right. Now first and the foremost thing what you will have to do here is, here arrange them in the alphabetical order. See, you arranged them in the alphabetical order. This is 9 o'clock 55th minute. You call this as 9:55 open interest difference. Then arrange them in the alphabetical order and identify the total number of stocks. The total number of stocks are 92. Previous day whatever you have done the same calculations and send this one to the Excel and called it as close here, that also should be arranged, that one in the alphabetical order, and then that also should have the same number of list of the stocks, that is 92. When the total number of stocks and the alphabetical order are matching with respect to the both the list of the Excel sheet, then what you do here is come to the closing data, that is evening on 8th whatever you have taken in the Excel and called it as a close here, that data open interest you copy here, and then go to 950 here, then paste it by the side of the OI difference of 955. Here you paste it, insert it, you have inserted it. Now you are having two open interest on the live data Excel sheet. One is 955, at that time whatever the data are there here, with respect to that one, this is the previous day data of open interest only, taken after the market hours is over. Then insert one empty column here, and empty columns are here. Here you write down in your book under PWL open interest calculations, you write the first formula equals single bracket open, OI difference close, is it less than the OI difference 955, bracket close, enter. You will get false or true. Copy this. So here you are getting false and trues. Now what I will do is, before that you create one empty Excel sheet. Otherwise go here, let us not waste time here. Here you write percentage change in OI. Open interest percentage change. Percentage change in price. What is the percentage change in price? Then inference. Then action. Okay, here under this, save this, under this you write increase, here you write plus, here also you write increase plus. So what does this increase indicates? This is a theoretical part of it. For the next 10 to 15 minutes you please listen to this theory, and then I will prove this one after the calculation. Whatever the things I am going to tell and write here, the same thing is going to be seen in the Excel calculations. Now in any stock, if the open interest becomes increased, that is plus, and the price is also going to increase, that is plus, then what is that meaning by? Here I will show you here. Here you see open interest is positive 27%, price is 3% positive. That means yes, day before yesterday, whatever may be the open interest that had closed after the market is hours is over, today it has been increased by 27.46% times the people who have entered fresh after the market is closed on day before yesterday. And what action they have taken? They have gone for buying the particular stock. That's why today it is increased by 3.37% when compared to the closing price of day before yesterday after the market is over. So that means some people have bought this one, as I said in the example, 100 and it has gone to 105, like that. Some extra people have added in today's trading. That is why the stock which was closed yesterday at 75.75, it is closed at 78. It jumped by 3.37, and 27% of people have fresh people have added into the system. That is why here you write here as bullish. The stock is in bullish trend. What action you will have to take? Buy. Now here I will write again increase. Here decrease minus. What does it mean by? In percentage open interest it is increase, but the price in which it is decrease. Let us see. Here you see open interest percentage is increased by 20.71%, whereas the prices have collapsed. Here almost 11% of people have added into the system, but the prices seems to be less. Why it is so? Increase in open interest. Day before yesterday it has closed at one particular level. Today it has increased by almost 11% in that open interest. But instead of prices going in the positive direction as in the previous case, here the prices have gone down by minus 2.84%. Why it is so? So that is because here the stock was there from lower level to the higher level. At this level, those who have bought at the lower level, they are going for booking the profit. They are squaring off their position. That means fresh set of shorts are seen building up here. That is why it is showing minus 2.84 here. Here the 10.93 is there because already around 15% of open interest might have been built up there. Out of that one, some 5% people are going out by booking the profit. Still remaining people are also still in the plus side only. That means these many people are there yet to square off their position, book the profit, because they, according to our retailers, they are thinking that when the stock is going to go up from today onwards. Some more amount it is going to go up because they have listened from the Palana TV channels or anchors and brokers or experts or tips provider, etc. They are not squaring it off, but the prices are coming down because the real intraday traders, they know that one, this is the place where I can book the profit. The real short-term traders, they know that one, the stock is in the overbought condition, let me book the profit. That is why the price is going under the negative side. So what you will have to write here? A fresh set of shorts seen building up. This stock was there in continuously in uptrend. So far there was no shorts are seen in this one. Today for the first time I am seeing fresh shorts are pressed upon in this particular stock and it is seen building up. What action you will have to take? Short. Now decrease. Decrease. Here same decrease. When both the side decrease happens, what should be done here? Here let us see. Let me see any stocks are there which are both the sides are negative. Both the sides are negative. Okay, here the stock is, the open interest is also reduced by minus 1.44% and the price is also going down. That means what? This stock was not in the downtrend or fresh shorts was not built up today. It was already in the downtrend from the past few days. Now it is in the final leg of its downtrend. That is why number of shorters are less, even though they are shorters. That's why it is showing in the negative side and the prices is also collapsing here. That means, what is that means by the people who are not able to short when it was coming down from the higher level to the lower level, for them it is an warning signal. This is the last chance given to you to create a short here. If unless you create a short, at least now you will not be able to create this stock in this particular stock forever next few days, because this is going to get short covered, or this may go to the sideways. That is why this is the last chance given for a shorters who have not done the shorting till today. At least they can create a short to get the profit out of this particular stock. That's why what an inference I can write here: a last chance to create the short. Here short, last one. Decrease, but here increase. Decrease in open interest, but the increase in price. What is the meaning of it? Here you see the prices are in the open interest is seen in the negative side, but the prices are jumped by 1%, 0.99, almost 1% minus of open interest is there, whereas the prices are increased by 2%. That means what? The stock was there in the continuous downtrend. Now after having come to the overbought condition, oversold condition, those who are shorted at the higher price, they are coming and short covering that. That is why the open interest is seen in the negative side, whereas the price is seen in the positive side. So what you will have to write under inference: short covering is seen. Here this particular stock is seeing this short covering. What you will have to do? Buy. So these are all the four things I have done here. In that one, the first one and the last one are the buying condition. The second one and the third one are on the selling condition or short conditions. Now we will go and do the calculations. After doing the calculation, let me again show or prove that whatever the things we have theoretically learned is exactly the same thing which is happening in those stocks, so that you will get the right stock. That is, the stock selected by you is almost 99.999% accurate. Comfortably, without having any hesitation, courageously you can go and short the particular stock as per the chart interpretation. Now let us go to the calculation part of it. What you did, you copied the yesterday's open interest difference column here onto this live data 955, and then you are having in the live data both open interest of the previous day after the market is closed and the open interest data available at 9:55 to 10 o'clock time, in which you have transferred this one to the Excel sheet. Then what first formula you applied here under PWL, right, open interest calculations. Here you write first formula is equals yesterday's open interest is less than the today's open interest, that you write here. Then it will be coming under false and true. Then copy this one here. Then after that select this and sort it out, so that all false will be under one roof and all trues are coming under as one group. Now whatever the work you will have to do, that has been already done here. Now come to the first stock in this one and select the percentage change. Then now I have to compare this one with respect to the percentage change. Select this one and group all false stocks under one bracket. That is all here onwards trues are starting, and you have covered everything of false is there, and then you have colored it as a red. Now all red colors are under the false, or black and whites are of trues. Now these here red colors you go for shorting, you select smallest to largest, largest to smallest. You write down again in PWL only you will have to select the positive stocks. You are not supposed to go for shorting stocks when you are learning. After after having learned, I will tell you at the final stage of this video, I will tell what you can do even in the shorting side and the negative side also in PWL. But to begin with this one, you select only positive stocks in this particular sorting of the stocks under PWL, that is previous weekly losers. Then cover some of the things up to say 0.51 you will cover, and color this as a yellow color. Now I am no longer interested in any of these stocks here. Out of 73 or 92 number of stocks, only these many stocks in that one I am going to search any stock which is going to be useful to me for going long in today's trading. Mind it, it is 9:55. To do this all calculation, it might have taken 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Now I am within the 10:15. Now I am not explaining this thing as explained in YouTube, that one after the end of the market they will select Zeal, they will select Sun TV, and they'll fit their technique into that one, they'll call that as a strategy. No, this has been done at 9:55 and I might have taken 10 minutes to do all these calculations. Say 10:10, 10:15, I am going to identify a stock in this one. Similarly, use this for the true part also. Select the first from the percentage change column. Wherever, in whichever column you want to do the sorting, that only has to be selected. And then here you select first up to 0.5 percentage of plus side, and that one don't go for the negative. So this yellow and this yellow is of importance to me. This black and white and this red are of no use to me. I will ignore. Even if they are giving profit, I am not bothered about it. Now how to identify this particular stock? In this one, how to identify which particular stock is going to give me profit? Now you see Sun TV is already there, and here Zeal should be there, here also Zeal is also there. These are all the stocks are hidden in this one, which I have shown you for while describing this stock. Now I will identify how these stocks will crop up here from these yellow listed stocks. First what you do is go to the open low. First formula you write down here, equals double bracket open minus low single bracket close divided by low, one more bracket close, multiplied by 100. You get that one here. Similarly, go to the second formula between open and close. This is called relative percentage difference formula. This is equals double bracket open minus close divided by close bracket close multiplied by 100. So you got this. Okay sir, now copy this. Last formula, POP PHI negative maximum. Which are all the stocks? Yesterday POP PHI was negative maximum, that you identify, equals double bracket yesterday's POP minus PHI is here, bracket close divided by PHI and bracket close multiplied by 100. In this one I have to identify the negative max. Now all the calculations have been done. Save it. Now I am going to check these three formulas, additional formula applied after the sorting out in the false and the trues has happened. And since I have already told, I am not bothered about this red and the black and white, I am only worried about in the yellow patches stocks. Now select the first stock from this yellow here from open low, and then come up to the last stock and of the yellow, group them under one group, and then create a sorting in this one. Identify the stocks which are 0 to plus or minus 0.15. 0 to plus or minus 0.15, that is 0 0.01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 0.1, 0.11, 0.12, 0.13, 0.14, 0.15. In these, if any resultant of the stock after this application of the formula is falling, then select them. Now these three have been selected. This is 0.18, it is above the formula. That's why I am not considering the Tata Motors. I am considering Tata Motor DVR, M&M Finance and Bank India. Now come to the second formula, and here you select the first column to the last column of the yellow colored one, and again sort it out and check here the same 0 to plus or minus 0.10. Let us see. You see here up to here it is identified 0.15 up to 1.5. Here is it 2. These are all higher than the range, so I am not going to select. Now among all these yellows, only these 3 plus these 5, 8 numbers are only selected here. Come to this particular call, and also here also you identify the POP PHI negative max. Okay, identified any yellow blue colored one. Is it falling in this category? That stock is finally to be tested. Now you see, I have done this formula and identify some 2-3 stocks under blue, and I have applied the open close and sorted out, and again I got 2 more, 4 more, 5 more stocks booked under blue. Among this blue, which is the one which is more dearer to me for going long, because this is PWL, mind it, when it is PWL you are going to go for long only. In that one, POP PHI negative max, just identify in this only who is the number 1. You see, this is coming under Zeal, Tata Motor DVR, Tata Motor, and then it's okay. Now here I will apply the same thing here. Here only 2 are there, Amar Raja and Voltas, and then open close same are within this 0.15. Is there anybody is there? Here 0.19 is there. If I am not getting any stocks under this group, then only I would have selected 0.19, because it is going below 0.15 plus or minus. I am not interested in this particular stock, but however at the end we'll check for our confirmation. And here only 2 are there. This is -1, -4.68. that is a maximum negativity is there. So Voltas and Amar Raja has to be seen today also. Now what I will do, I will select this and A to Z, and then I will select this and then check that one through colors. Blue. So these are all the blues in which I am interested. Now let us see the theory part of it. Okay, here it is for buying, it is a PWL. For buying, it is a buy and buy on increase or decreased increase, right? Let us see. This one is there. Yesterday the open interest was -1.12. Today the open interest is 11.87. That means it is increased. Amar Raja battery has increased. That means increase in open interest. Percentage change is 5.72 at 955. That is also plus side. That is increase. Here increase in open interest, increase in price, bullish stock, and it is a buy. Now Bank India 1.54 is the OI difference, 1.43, it is decrease here. The Bank India has decreased in open interest, but the price is positive, it is decreased. Price is positive, that is increased. That is why decrease in open interest, increase in price. What is that means by decrease in open interest, increase in buy? Short covering is seen, again it is a buy. You see, all these stocks have been come under the buying condition only. 6.79 fraction, decrease in open interest, increase in price. Fourth one, 9.88 to the 0.63. Fourth one, 3.17 and 0.71. Fourth one, short covering. 3.41 and fraction, short covering. 4% has reduced to the 1.2%, but the price is positive, short covering. 3 plus has been decreased to minus fraction and the price is positive. That is a fourth one, short covering. 1.1, 1.3 and the 4.4. Here the open interest is increased, Voltas is increased and the price is increased. That is why it is coming under the part 1. And then 1.76 and 1.76 more or less same is there. That is also part 1, or you can consider that as a part 2. Now all this theory has fitted very well in whatever the action we have taken. In some stocks it was increase, that's why it was bullish and you were asked to go for buy. And in some some stocks it was open interest was decreased but the price was increased. That's why it was short covering was seen. Again you are advised to go for buy in that particular stock. Now let us go here and select these stocks slowly. Go to the PWL. Day before yesterday PWL is there. Amar Raja Bank India Exide. Amar Raja Bank India Exide. Hindustan Petro IOC M&M Finance. Hindustan Petro IOC M&M Finance Tata Motors Twins. M&M Finance Tata Motors and Tata Motors DVR, those twins. And then Voltas and Zeal. Voltas and Zeal. These are all the stocks which I have selected from 92 number of stocks. Now on which one it is going to go up here? First I said here also Zeal is the one which is lower in the open close statement, right? It is falling in 0.12, and at the same time this is also one of the most negative stocks under POP PHI. This is a POP PHI is a pre-open, previous high, it is negative. So first select Zeal. This is a chart which we have discussed. Same thing I had discussed when I was interpreting this particular stock. You see the same stock has come in my calculation also, Zeal. Then before this you put them in the heat map. Put them in the heat map. Put it here. Select the one which is the topmost in the heat map. Here Amar Raja battery. Amar Raja battery. Here you see. First let us see whether all our conditions are matched here. First condition of the buy is the super trend has to be above the candle, and yesterday from 2:30 onwards till 10 o'clock it shall see it is notched down below the candles. Yes, you see it has come below the candle. So far all the candles were closing below the super trend. Today first candle itself has closed above the candle, and that is why the super trend has notched from being from the top of the candle to the below the candle. At the same time this Bollinger Band red lower has severed this, has cut this one here. You will come to the market at around 9:53. You will do some calculation up to 10:10. Then you will identify yourself you are near the top of the RSI line. So what you will have to do, you will have to wait for the RSI to dip, or you are seeing yourself KST and ROC are crossing near the top line. You will have to wait for these things to go below the zero line. So it has come below the zero line. Here you can initiate a buy. Now see one more thing, whether this Bollinger Band is below the 62 line. Yes, it is below the 62 line. Let us create a live part here. Now you see notching has happened. When you come at 10 o'clock you are finding it here, and you will take some 10 minutes to do all these calculations. Still you are finding yourself above the top line, and here notching has happened. Bollinger Band has cut. Yes, super trend has come below the candle. Yes, this super trend is this Bollinger Band is going from the RSI bottom line to the RSI top line. Yes, now where are you? You are near the top line. You are not here also, you are near the above the zero line. You are not supposed to buy. You will have to wait for the RSI to dip down. Wait, it is coming. I wanted a money flow also to come down. Now money flow also has come down. It is going inside. As and when he is inching towards the 62 line, the prices will be keeping on increasing. You wait for this RST KST to bottom cross. So far it was above the zero line. First time it has come inside the zero line. Here the day trader will become successful only if he is having a maximum amount of patience. A day trader is not the one who is doing a scalping. वो 1 पैसा 50 पैसा 25 पैसा उसके लिए प्रॉफिट निकाल के बाहर आता है. That is very bad. He should not do that. He should wait patiently for the large amount of money to be made in the market. He is a trend trader. He is not a scalper or an amateur here. So after seeing this one, wait for this KST and ROC to bottom cross. Yes, it is crossed. So buy somewhere between these two candles. I will buy at this candle. Now what I said, you will buy this one at the end of this candle, and in the last 2 minutes you will wait before buying this one. You see here, time is 11 o'clock 11 minutes it is there. You came to the market at 9:50, almost 1 hour 15-20 minutes this market made you to wait. Yes, you were a patient trader, you waited, you did the calculation. After the calculation also 1 hour you waited here. So waited for patiently till 11 o'clock 9th minute, 9 to 10, 11 to 12. In that 2 minutes you initiated a trade. Say you have initiated a trade at 699. Now you keep on observing this red color Bollinger Band. He has to go and pierce the 62 line. As long as he is below the 62 line, the uptrend continues and you can hold the position. In between any RSI dip comes, buy one more lot till this fellow reaches the 62 line. When he reaches the 62 line and goes above the 62 but below the 78 line, initial stages you exit the position. Whatever you have taken, 1 position, 2 position, 3 positions, whatever you have taken, everything you exit. See here, this keep on seeing this 0 line here. It is inching towards the 62 line. Here you can buy one more thing, one more lot you can buy, same price. Then you go here, you see it has come down. Again you can buy one more lot here, because this red is still below the 62 line. You bought one lot here, you bought one lot here, you bought one lot here. Every time it is bottom crossing at the 0 line or below the 0 line. Everything is matching. Every time the money flow comes and closes almost in the same origin where the RSI is crossing. Here also RSI was crossing, the V shape is made, where there only this V shape, the green money flow also is made. Here also Bollinger Band has come, super trend, money flow has come and it has closed near the notching done at the RSI. So you will go further. Yes, here is a place you will square it off. Whatever you have bought here, you are going to square it off, because he has entered the 62 line and started going to the 68 line. So I will draw a line. Say somewhere you will release it at 706. You entered at 699 and 706. That is 7 rupees profit you made. 7 into 700 is 4,900. Let us see whether the prices go still above till this fellow reaches the 78 line. You see, there only it becomes stagnant. That's what I told you. 1 or 2 rupees up and down. Please enter when the RSI is below the 62 line. Please exit as soon as he goes inside between 62 to 78. This is a holding point. This is the buying points. These are all the buying points when the Bollinger lower band is going from bottom line to the top line, and when he is below the 62 line, any bottom crossing is happening, it is a buyable position. Increase your lot here. The moment he enters the 62 line, goes halfway, exit whatever may be the profit you are getting here. After that, at the last 2 minutes it has gone above and he has touched the air. Here also, but I don't recommend you now itself, because you are an amateur trader. You require a thorough practice. That is why you exit between this. But keep seeing this one, where how many times this happens during the trading here. After years of experience, then you can buy one more lot when the RSI comes here, because he has not reached above the 0 line here. When once he goes above the 0 line, get out of the position. Now zeal. Same notching, breaking here. RSI is found near the top line. This Bollinger Band is below the 62 line. Buy here, buy here, buy here, and exit somewhere here. So in this region, get out of the position. Book your profit here. Similarly, Exide Industries, you see, it was there above the candles and it is notched near the first candle here. At that time, when you come to the market, you are finding yourself at 1020 near the top of the RSI. Wait for the RSI to dip down. RSI has dipped here, or RSI might have dipped here, and see whether this fellow is going from 0 line towards the 62 line. Somewhere in this range you buy here. Say 187.70 you will buy, and it has gone to 193 rupees. 3 rupees into 2400 is almost 6 to 7 to 8,000 rupees profit. During that time you will see all these Bollinger Band and super trends, everything will be below the candles. This is, don't go and test all these things. One stock is sufficient to trade. I have given you 3 stocks. Tata Motor DVR also, you can see it's a flat here, because you don't try this one, because super trend should have come down below the candles. He did not come below the candle. He has come near the fag end of the day, which I rarely use it for buying any action. Whatever action is there for the amateur, you finish it off before 12:30 entry point and hold it before it starts going down. So whatever the stocks we have selected in the Excel calculations, everything out of these many stocks, 4-5 have given the profit. Don't try all these things. Red one do not touch at all. Okay, sir. This is the PWL. Now let us study the PWG. Let it be there here. 954 PWG, and then close. So here first thing is, under PWG also you select alphabetical order, and in this is a closed data, that is day before yesterday, and the candle total number of stocks are 52 numbers. Then come here, and then here this also arrange them in alphabetical order. This is taken at 9 o'clock 54 minutes today at 11 o'clock, that is a live data, and here also total number of stocks is 52, and all of them arranged in alphabetical order. Fantastic. Now I will write here as 9:55 AM OI data. I will create 2 columns here. Insert. I will reduce this one here. Okay, I will remove this particular column. Okay, I have introduced 2 columns here. By the side of the open interest at 9:55, I will go to the previous day data, and I will collect the open interest close data. This is previous day night, which I have sent this one to Excel after downloading from the one-click filter. That is why here I called it as a close here. So what I will do, after seeing this one, this is alphabetically arranged, I will copy this and I will paste in the first empty column which I have created. Then second, in under PWG OI calculation, you write down the first formula. The same formula equals single bracket OI difference close less than the OI difference 9:55. Enter. True. Then this is, consider all the false under one group and trues in the one group. Then OI calculations, half of it is over. Then go to the percentage change column, group all the false stocks under one bracket, and then make it a red. So red are all false stocks, black and white are all true stocks. Select this, right click the red portion and then select sorting out. So by doing that one, what you will find here is all negatives will be there on the one side. You select them and then call this as yellow, and you are here, you don't go for buying of the stocks. Why? Because the stock was there already in the uptrend here. So when you are buying at this level, you may be buying at the last leg of the uptrend, like how the 95% of the people will get trapped if they go and buy near the last leg of the uptrend based on the recommendations given by the so-called experts and TV channels. That's why don't go for buying of this one. Then select the same thing under the percentage change in the true also, and then you do sorting and select the yellow color stocks, maximum number of stocks up to 0.5%, whatever it is that you can do it. Then select some 4-5 numbers and then format the cells. Here you write first formula between open and high, Second formula, open and close, open and high. Here you will apply here equals double bracket open minus high bracket close divided by high bracket close multiplied by 100. This is equals bracket close open minus close bracket close divided by close multiplied by 100. Yes, you got this. Here you write POP PLO positive max. Here equals POP minus PLO, POP minus PHI negative max, open high negative max. Here POP PLO divided by PLO multiplied by 100. So positive max stocks has to be selected here. Now I am not interested in this red, I am not interested in this black and white, I am interested in only yellow stripped stocks. Some 4-5 numbers are there, so that I will apply under open high. I will select the only yellow colored one and then sell it here, and this becomes 2 stocks which are short for me today. Then again I will come here, I will select the stocks here, I will select these 2 stocks, UBL and Indigo, and then open close also I will apply here. Open close, anybody is there in that bracket? It is not there. If there is no stocks would have been here under 0 to 0.15, then I would have considered the whoever is the lowest one. But here are the 2 lower one is there, minus 0.51, minus 0.1, but already they have been selected under the open high, under Intraday and Adani Power. Here again you will check here, anything is there here. Okay, here already these 2 are selected. Here I have selected 0.17, also slightly beyond my limit. Why? Because only 1 was there. Instead of checking only 1, I thought of having better than 1 more. So let us see if this is matching, it's fine. If it is not matching, there is no harm. You are not creating a short unless this matches the chart requirement. Whatever you have done now as per the mathematical calculation is only 99% accurate. The 1% accuracy will come only when these selected stocks matches the stock requirement. And any day you might have calculated everything correctly, but if the stocks either in the going long condition or going short condition does not qualify the chart requirement, discard the stock. And if you don't find anything on that day, don't force yourself to go for short trading. So on that day, declare that as a holiday and then shut down the computer. Now here the last one you can apply here. Whoever is a positive maximum in that one, that fellow can be considered. Here the positive maximum is 1.45, that is Indigo. Okay sir. Here also who is the percentage maximum positive fellow in this blue? Same for 5.77, 2.92 what we have already selected. So now we have selected here. Let us study whether this selection whatever we have done, is it really as per our the original theory part of it which I have discussed in this class here. Now under PWG you are going to go only for shorts. So either the stocks which you have selected in blue should match with the either item number 2 or item number 3. Let us see one by one today. This let it get closed. Now Adani Power and Infratel you have selected in blue. Adani Power was yesterday 2%, Today it is 0.89 percentage. That means yesterday from 2 percentage to almost 0.9 percentage it has gone down. That is the people have booked the profit. This many percentage of people have booked the profit. Then it is called decrease in open interest, and the percentage change is also, you see, it is negative. That is decrease. Decrease has happened. What is our tabulation says? Decrease in open interest, decrease in time. Last chance to create the short. Create a short. Those who have not created the short so far, thinking that when a bounce back will come, at that time I can create a short. This is the last chance given to them. Baba aur intezar mat kiya karo. Don't wait for some more time. Already the stock has fallen to much level. This is not shorted today or yesterday. It is shorted from long back. Almost it has come up to the last leg of the shorting level. So that is the last chance given to you to create a short. Otherwise you will not be able to make money in this particular stock. That is why last chance to create the short, and the action to be taken is short. Then second one we will see. Second one is Adani Power Infratel. Infratel was 4.85, has been reduced to 1.16, and the price is 1.96. This is also falling under decrease in open interest, decrease in price. That means whatever the stocks which I selected under false, and which I have done the open high calculations and open close calculations and pre-open pre-low calculations, and I selected some 2 stocks, are meeting my requirements scrupulously. There is no doubt in this one. This is falling under the category number 3, and the action to be taken is short. Now let us come to these two. Here minus 7.92 plus 2.27, that is increase in open interest from minus to 0.0 to plus 2.27. It has happened here, and the stock is selected under the open I is equal to 0. And here this next one is minus 4.77 plus 3.44 is there. That is from negative to the positive side it has come, and it is 0.17. I have chosen this one. Why? Because it was hardly one stock which was falling into my category. So I thought that once this is a marginally is there, that decision you can take it after some time. Okay, but even then this particular stocks which you have selected slightly out of the bounds has to qualify your charting requirement. Let us see. This is also increase in open interest, decrease in price. Here you see, increase in open interest, decrease in price. A fresh set of shorts are building up seen. Short now. अभी भी आपका पास बहुत टाइम है. अभी तक still now the stock was there in the continuous uptrend. Now the first time the shorts are building seen, and that's why you create a short. That means under false, under trues, these stocks which you have selected are falling under the category number 2 and category number 3. Action to be taken in both the sides are short only. That means my theory goes well. I have created a right theory behind the what action is going to take place. Now let us go for identifying the stocks here. This I will close this. I will open a selling chart. This is a selling chart. I'll go to the PWG yesterday, and which are all the stocks are there, Baba? Adani Power, Infratel. Adani Power, Infratel. Next is what? UBL and Indigo. UBL. So only 4 stocks which I selected among 92 numbers. Put them in the heat map. When you put them in the heat map, do not start from the first one, because it is a bearish stocks. That's why start from the bottom one. So first you check this particular stock which is matching, which should match your selling criteria, selling chart criteria. What is that selling chart criteria? Selling chart criteria says that the super trend will be there below the candles from 2:30 onwards till 10 o'clock. Any time the super trend will go from being bottom of the below the candle to the above the candle. You see, it has happened in the first candle itself. That is fine for me. Second condition is this Bollinger Band should cut the raised portion or notched portion of the super trend going from bottom to the top. At that time it has come. Fantastic. I come to the market at around 9:49. I am seeing these things has happened before that. Let me see here. This is a live market. When the market is going on here at 10 o'clock, 10, I have done the calculations properly. I am finding this notching has happened and the Bollinger Band has cut, and the third condition is this Bollinger Band is near the top line and going towards the bottom line. Now what action I have to take? I have to create a short when this RST and ROC and KST top crosses, and here also it goes near the top line. Now you are near the bottom line. You are not supposed to do anything. Wait patiently. Now the time is around 10 o'clock 6 minutes. Wait patiently till this goes to the top. Now you see going to the top. Now the green has to come above this one, and this one also has to cross here. Let us see. Now you see green has flown off from the RSI. When it flies off above the RSI near the top line, that is a particular candle in which you will have to create a short. You see doji has come. Now at what time this doji has closed? 10 o'clock 33 minutes it has closed here. 10 o'clock 33 means when you will have to create a short last 2 minutes before this doji candle closes. That means 33 means 31 to 32, 32 to 33. 10:31 onwards, any time whatever the price is going on, that time you please create a short. Now you see here, I have created a short here. Now this is a place where he has crossed, and now wait for the confirmation. This has crossed, and this fellow should go down in the next candle. Let us see. Yes, you see this has crossed, and this is going down, and money flow is also going down. Hold the position. How long you have to hold the position? Till this green Bollinger Band reaches the 32 line. Keep on holding, keep on holding, keep on holding. Yes, he has reached the bottommost level, touched the 32 line. Where you are shorted? Here you are shorted. 1502 you have shorted. What is the lowest it has gone? It has gone somewhere around 1480 it has gone, or 1483. In this region, anywhere you can book the profit. Right? Is it understandable to you? Did you understand this properly? Now, the second chart we will check. Here you see 2 o'clock 26 minutes it has gone above this candle, so that is okay for me. When it goes above the candle, this fellow cuts here. Only danger here is this fall should not have happened yesterday. Had it not fallen so much here, then I would have got the profit some more. But since already in yesterday around 60% of the fall has happened, just wait for the RSI to rise, and it has green has come above the top line, above the RSI, and the ROC and KST are crossing above the zero line, and this zero line Bollinger Band is going towards the 32 line. Create a short here at around 67 68 you create a short, and as soon as he goes and touches the 32 line, exit. Here 67, here you are shorted at 68. 1 rupee profit, 10,000 rupees you made it. After that, discard the stock. When once he goes below 32 and 22 line, discard the stock. Don't do anything here. These are all the things you see. And here one more thing, beautiful thing one I wanted to tell. Did you come across in so many stocks which I have selected and taught you here? Stop loss I did not mention here anywhere at all. Did I mention any stop loss? No, that is the beauty of our system. In almost all the YouTubes, you will find that one, enter here in short or enter here in long and keep this as a stop loss around 1.75% and all. No, in our system, we have eradicated the usage of the stop loss. Because we are not identifying the Indigo or we are not identifying the Adani Power randomly from the 154 stocks. Yesterday we have done PWL and PWG, and then yesterday we have shifted this one to the 2 Excels. The same things we have done the forwarding this one to the Excel at 9:50 to 10 o'clock, and we made some calculation between the PWL and open interest versus price in percentage of price change. Then in that one we have applied open low, open close, and pre-open low, negative positive max, pre-open pre-high, negative max, all these conditions. Then we identified some 4-5 stocks. Then we put that in the chart, and just because I found this one, it should not mean that this fellow will give me the profit. He has to satisfy this particular charting system here. He has satisfied the particular charting system. The Bollinger Band has to go above, super trend has to go above, Bollinger Band has to cut here, and this Bollinger Band has to go from top line to the top line, bottom line. In buying side, the lower notch will happen. This Bollinger Band will go from bottom line to the top line, and every time this crossing of ROC and KST should happen below the candle and below the bottom line. All these conditions, when we are told, still I require the usage of stop loss, means why I should do all these things, Baba? सीधा आओ, जो भी रेड स्टॉक्स दिखता है उसको पकड़ लो और स्टॉप लॉस डालो, ऊपर गए तो भगवान जाने, नीचे आया तो हमारा पैसा वसूल. So here, when I have done so much of things here, then I should be rewarded something. What is that reward? Stop loss is once and for all eradicated from my system. You see, you entered here, did you see a single candle above this line? I intended this particular price will go down here. It has gone in the same direction in which I intended to go. I intended that should go down, it has gone down, it did not go to the top at all. That is the accuracy level we have maintained in our charting system and the stock selection here. You will not find any stocks above this particular line. When the stop loss is required, if you have done some wrong calculations, if you have not done the forwarding of the Excel sheet between 9:50 to 10 o'clock and not applied the formula properly and selected the stocks by doing some mistake, the moment you do realize that whatever the level you are seeing, that is a stop loss, get out of the position. That is, your mistakes will be identified to use the stop loss. Otherwise, if you have not done the mistake in any of the two videos which I have told here, you will never have any such problem. You don't require a stop loss at all. It is stop loss. Stop loss according to me is like this. You wanted to go to Delhi and you will sit in the train without knowing whether it is going to the Delhi or Chennai. It is like you wanted to go for a buying of the stock. You don't know whether the stock really goes in the upward direction. If it goes in the upward direction, happily you enjoy the ride. If it comes down and breaks your lower levels on particular level, stop loss gets activated and you are survived from the major loss. Array, it is like this train moving. If it takes a right turn, it goes to Delhi. If it takes a left turn, it goes to Chennai. Where do you want to go? You wanted to go to Delhi. It did not take a right turn. It took a left turn. Train took a left turn. Jump out of the moving train. What maximum? Your ankle will break, or your hand will break, or your neck will break, but you will not die, no? And then come back again, sit in the other train, follow the same method. Again it goes in the opposite direction. Again jump out of the running train, break one more leg, break one more hand, break one more side of the neck. This is a way one fellow will travel in any railway station. Every day, if the stop loss is removing my 1% from my capital, then at one particular day I will not be having any capital in me to trade. Almost all the money I lost it because of stop loss hitting my trades. So what we decided is, when we wanted to design some particular procedure and then create a template here, after you have a pain in doing all these calculations, reward is, if you identify this particular stock, you are going to get the profit. Your stop loss is not to be seen or thought at all. Now you see, you have entered here at 1500. You will get out here at 1480. That is 20 rupees. 20 rupees into 300, 6000 rupees you can pay, pocket in your side. And when you short here, you are not having that fear. Array, by any chance this will go up. How it will go? All these conditions as matched here. This is my matched here. All the candles are coming here. It cannot go. And I have entered at the precise level of the last 2 minutes entering into the system when this green goes above the RSI, when KST top crosses and ROC top crosses. भैया इधर गलत होता हूँ तो कैसे होता है? No problem. Mistakes will happen when nothing is wrong is going on. Then why you are worried about the stop loss? So stop loss is totally eradicated. So with this I am going to complete this. This is a third part of our video. Here I am going to explain when people are there who are knowing how to operate the computer, but they don't know the applications of the computer like Excel calculation, PowerPoint, all these things they don't know. For them it doesn't mean that when they should not trade in the market. Yes, of course they can trade in the market, but for them I have created a two strategy. For you I have created only one who knows the Excel calculations. Why? Because that one Excel calculation itself is serving 100%. Then why should I introduce a 85 to 90% in that one? That is why some of the strategies which I have put in the YouTube and all, they are not this much accurate even though they are doing the Excel calculation. That is why I do not want that strategy to be told to here, because open interest calculation with respect to the price is a 100% strategy, because I can say that one. You see, in PWG, what are all the stocks you got? Indigo and Adani Power. Let us put the entire PWG into the heat map. Don't do any calculation. Whether the same stocks are appearing here, let us see. You see, Tata Power, Indigo, Adani Power. Indigo is also there. Tata Power did not come. Doesn't matter. I will go for this. Tata Power chart you check. Here also it has notched here. And big candle has happened here. One more thing I want to tell. After selecting this stock, if you identify any stock, either gap down or gap up, but meeting all the requirement, or the initial candle itself is too long, 2-3 candles before you come to the market is too long, such stocks shall be ignored, shall be discarded. Even in the upside as well as in the downside, such stocks will be discarded. In my trading system, there is no system called contra trading. Contra trading is the one, if the stock was selected for intended to go for buy, but I will do the selling of that one, I will make the money. No, हम इधर खेलने के लिए नहीं आया. A stock market is a serious business. That is why if you have selected a buying stock, if you have selected a shorting stock, do that one only. When you come across any stocks in which a gap down has happened, gap up has happened, discard this particular stock. Okay, here I have discarded this stock because the first 3 candles are too long here. I am not interested. Even then you see it has made the money. Here I will enter here. Did you see any single candle after this? Above this? No. You are shorted here at 58 and it has come down up to the 57.45. That is around 50 paise or 60 paise you got it. 60 into 9,000 is 6,400 rupees, you can pocket it. But still I advocate that don't try to trade in this one. So what is left out? Indigo. What is I have found out? Indigo. What is left out? Adani Power. What I found out? Adani Power. What is left? MFSL. MFSL is also, you see, beautifully it has gone above, it has cut here, and you wait for the RSI MFI to top cross here. You short here and let this yellow, blue, green color Bollinger go to the 32. The whole day did not go. There is a fresh set of shorts are created here. You see, it is started from here. People are just now created a short here, and the full next week it will fall down here. Now, coming to the second strategy and third strategy. In this strategy, you please come to the market at 10:15, because you are not doing any calculations. You are neither doing PWL nor PWG. So come to the tools, go to the heat map. Here you will get a set of indices which are there in the system. There are so many indices are there here. In that one, all the indices based on the individual sectors, it will be displayed here. If the market is up, select only the first 2 or 3 green sectors. If the market is down, select only last 2 or 3 reddish sectors. Never consider any of the pale green or pale red here, because accuracy will not be there here. If the market is bullish, select only first 2, 3. If the market is bearish, select last 2 or 3 sectors only. Now go inside. Open one market watch. Do not select any trades which are less than 50 to 60 rupees. Here Zeal. Zeal I also had got for buying. You see, Zeal is there. But the difference here is the Zeal is in cash market. These things will operate only in the cash market. You identify the F&O stocks, and if the Zeal is there, trade, you load the Zeal future stocks. Now you come here. Zeal. Zeal is the one which I have selected. Then 7 rupees. Sun TV I have selected here. Okay. Now 2 are sufficient. Don't go beyond this one. Now go to the some other one. Second, Nifty Bank. Nifty Bank you select RBL Bank. RBL. RBL, and then Yes Bank, then Bank of Baroda. Not required because it is green in color. So after having selected the 2 numbers, go to the PSE. 2 or 3 sectors sufficient. BHEL less than 60. I don't like to trade in this. Let us see. No, it is not good. It has not gone throughout the day, and the last one candle it has jumped up. Nonsense it is. NICL not a F&O stock. This is BPCL is a pale green stock. That's why I am not interested in this BPCL also. So now I will close this. So I got how many stocks? 2 are here and 2 are from here. Right? Now what I will do, second, after doing the selection of the 3-4 stocks under the first 2 nifty sectors, go to the one click filter and then select the NSE future. Since the market is up, that's why you selected the bullish sectors here. You go for the best 20. Best 20, you select the near and run the condition. Identify whether the same stocks are there in this particular one. You see RBL is there. RBL, Zeal, Sun TV, Yes Bank. You see, you got the same list of the stocks in best 20 as well as in the nifty sectors. That means these stocks are going to give you full profit today. So what you do is put them in the heat map and then check with respect to the stocks chart. This it should satisfy the chart. Here this was already, the notching has happened not at 2:30. I said it should happen between 2:30 to 10 o'clock any time during the day, but here it has happened at around yesterday 10:45. After having it has jumped here, and I'm not having the confidence that I can trade in this one, so it is not satisfying my chart. And also you see the red has reached almost 32 line here. What is there left out for me to make profit here? That is why I'm discarding this stock. Zeal, it has already been discussed here. That's why it has given the last candle, that fellow was giving me the profit. Yes Bank, let us see. Yes, it has happened here. See, the notching has happened here, and you will wait for the RSI to dip down. RSI is dip down here, you will buy here, and you will wait for the RSI to go to the, this Bollinger Band go to the 32 line. This is extra line which I put. No, this is not the chart which I taught you here. This is the one I taught you. So it is going within the 62 to 72 line, and here you can initiate a buy. You can see here KST is crossing below this, and KST is crossing below the 0 line as well as the ROC also. So I can make profit here by buying at 70 and then reaching up to 73 rupees into 2200, 6600 rupees I can make it. Sun TV also wonderfully, it has come down below this here, and it has pierced here, and this is going towards the top line, and you are finding yourself near the top line. That's why you will wait for the RSI to dip here. RSI has dipped here, you will buy when the ROC and KST will bottom cross near or at 0 line, and this is crossing below the 0 line. Here you will buy it. You see here also I am saying that one. Once you buy here, did you see a single candle below this particular line? It will not go. Don't worry about the stop loss. You don't require the stop loss. Stop loss is of course is required when if somebody does some terrorist act in our country, or some political leaders are attacked or something like that. That daily it will not happen. These are all the maximum negative things happens in the market, or some scams surfaces up suddenly during the market hours. At that time the stocks may go down. On those days I am ready to book the loss, because it is not because of me it has happened, it is because of some external effect it has happened like that. So every day it is not going to happen like that, but on normal days, once you buy in the last 2 minutes before this particular candle closes, this stock goes up continuously, and hold it till this fellow goes above 62 and almost near to the 78 line. If it doesn't go, exit in the last 2 or 3 candles before the market closes. Don't carry the position for the next day. So this is how the third strategy, for which those people who are not knowing how to do the Excel calculation has been advised to do. So this is the completion of our presentation of the video, and this will be forwarded to all the people who are not having time but wanted to learn the stock market trading and techniques. These are all the techniques. Here once again I wanted to tell, here I am not teaching the technical analysis. I am not teaching the fundamental analysis. I am only teaching the strategy in which first selection of the stock has to be done. Second, whatever the technical analysis knowledge, basic knowledge you are having, that one, with that one only, some tricks I am giving. This should come below, this should cut here, and this is a holding point from this level to that level, shorting is 32 level. All those things I am going to teach you. That means that some people are asking in the email, sir, technical analysis means you will teach RSI, you will teach MACD, you will teach KST, and some gentleman had even asked that one whether the KST is an indicator. So like that is there. So this is only for the advanced people who knows little bit about the technical analysis and the Excel sheet calculations. So for them we have taught here. Ours is a explanation given to our strategy, successful strategy. Neither I am teaching anything here, nor I am teaching about the technical analysis, nor I am teaching about the how the dynamics of the stock market works here. Everything has been clubbed under one separate special video here. So that video will bring your level from lower level to the one upper level. One stage is created for you. From there you can create your own. So this is only basic things which I have done here. As the days goes, so many things, if I start learning from here, I will start giving all these things feedback to those people who have learned either directly from me or purchased my video here. And the last thing what I want to say is, whoever has got my training, whoever has got this video by paying your subscription fees and all, doesn't mean that one next day itself you start trading and you will start making the money. No, you are in the 95% mandate. This technique, this trading, unless you practice it, you will not come to that 3 to 5%. You are still in the 95% of the people who are ready to lose the money in the stock market. Because in our country, finance is not included in any of the curriculum from the elementary school of first standard till the graduation. Only commerce people, to certain extent, they will study the finance related material. Many of the science graduates, I am a science graduate, I was not knowing that one there is a stock market till I was reaching 33 or 34 years. All my savings, everything I was putting in the FD. My father was good in that stock market. He was investing in that one. He was not a trader. He was investing in the stock market. But I came to know through him only when he was alive. Then I also started developing my interest in this one. That is why in India what is happening, majority of the people are totally ignorant. This is worse than any cancer or TB or leukemia, whatever the diseases are there. Financial illiteracy is also one of the worst disease in our society. People are there who are making plenty of money, tons of money every day, but they are keeping that one in their FD. Because they don't know either the knowledge of the stock market, they don't know either the knowledge of making the money through the mutual fund or something like that. They are all fearing that one, because those people who are there in this one, they have created a havoc here, saying that one stock market is a place where two things are there. Money can be made easily, that any idiot can come and make the money. False. Money can be made because it is a gambling station. Anybody can try their leg. False. Both the myths are false only. This is also one way of learning this one scientifically. So today you have learned, today you might have taken this video, you have seen this one once, and tomorrow onwards start applying this one. No. Strictly no. You have to transfer yourself from being in 95% as on today to the last 3 to 5%. It comes only by experience. So practice this method, daily check this one on paper trade for the next 3 to 5 months before venturing into this one. Here, whatever the things you are learned here, that after getting past after 3 to 4 months of paper trading, I have taken 18 months. My daughter has taken more than 18 months. Why? Because at that time nobody was there to teach us. No, not even 1, 2, 3. If somebody has taught me ABCD, IE like that, I too would have learnt in 3 to 4 months. At least now you people are lucky. There is some people is there who have illustrated all these things in your training purpose. So now you are going to become amateur. You are an amateur, now you are getting transformed into amateur to the professional trader. That takes minimum 6 months to 1 year to 2 years. Never mind. Life is ahead of you to make money. You are not in hurry up to make the money. First learn the thing. 21 years you are taken to become a bloody graduate. What we have learnt in that graduation? earning around 25,000 rupees basic and earning around 50,000 rupees or 60,000 rupees in a month. Is this is a one which we are getting after putting 21 years of our life here? Now I am asking 21 months of your life here. Then daily 10,000 rupees, 15,000 rupees per lot you can earn that one. So consider this seriously, practice this one for the next 5 to 6 months or 1 year, then only when you get full grip of it, and automatically day by day you will transfer from being in 95% to the 3 to 5% people who are making good money here. The day you realize this one, your confidence will be there, you will not be having fear, you will not be having the emotion problem, you will not be having the greed here. You know when to enter and how long to enter, and when this goes above this or when this comes below this one, till then you can hold it. When all the tricks and the techniques are known, then what is there to fear? So practice, practice and practice. Thank you very much.